Guys, in my training to teach you how to control your inventory and also make the correct buying decision, which is very important, so that you have to continuously improve your cash flow and reduce your non-selling stocks. Okay, because cash flow is everything, because you might make a lot of sales, but if you do not profit, and then you will affect your cash flow, and sooner or later you cannot sustain your business. Okay, so in this training we have a lot of templates, because we have different platforms. Okay, but rest assured that all this is easy to use, and you only need to click and paste at the right position, and do some small small Excel work lah, but it's going to be simple. Okay, so we will start with the Lazada template MT 4.0. Okay, in this Lazada MT 4.0, the first thing you will see, the worksheet you have is listing, transactions, and usage. Okay, listings worksheet is to let Excel know what is your SKU, what is the price of your SKU, what is the stock on hand, and perhaps your product description, right? So, but in this first stage, you need only to know your SKU number, okay, or your code, whatever. Okay, this is the seller SKU in Lazada, in Shopee, or in TikTok. Okay, this is your own SKU, and with his respective price point lah, cost price lah. Okay, the cost price, right? So here I put it empty with example here. Okay, but I have prepared raw data also in my training. Okay, it's called 2B KK Excel. Sorry, not this one. Okay, it's called 1B test data 2.0. Okay, all this raw data from different platforms. Okay, and also my own SKU data I already prepared for you for your training. So, but of course, please download your own data. Okay, create your own data. Then it will be even more fun to use lah, because you want to review your own business, you don't want to use test data, correct? But I'm going to use the test data to show you how. Okay, so now here I need to only copy column A to B. Okay, column A to B. I can do this like that, or I can just highlight column A to B. Okay, then I right click, press copy. Then I go back to the 2A template. Okay, at column A1, cell A1, I right click, paste the values. Okay, so now I have the part numbers, the SKU numbers and the cost price in this template informing Excel. Okay, next I need to go to the transaction. Okay, after you put your information in the listing worksheet, next is to put the data from Lazada Seller Center into this transaction worksheet. Okay, in this case, you can see that we have the column A to column R, which is white in color background. That one is the place where you will paste your data. Okay, so in the, while you use your own data, I'm going to use my own test data from my worksheet 1B. 1B test data 2.0. Okay, so under Lazada data, you can see this column A to R, which I downloaded from Lazada. Okay, you just need to select column A here at the top of the column A here, hold your left mouse button and highlight column A to R, right click, and then copy. Okay, then return back to the transaction worksheet. Okay, in column A1, cell A1, right click, then you paste the information, paste value or paste everything also. Okay, no issue. Okay, so next you can see that there is a brown color here. Okay, the background brown color is actually formulas. Okay, so you just need to highlight this row number 2, the brown color part. Okay, and then move your mouse pointer to the right bottom corner. You can see that when you move to the right bottom corner, it will be a very small positive sign. Double click on it. Okay, and you can see all the formulas will be copied down to the last line of your data in this worksheet. Okay, so this formula is actually they will assign the cost price to the your when you have a sales. Okay, which when the fee name is item price credit in Lazada data. Okay, if it's not item price credit, it is not sales, like payment fee, commission, all this, right? It is not sales, so there will be no cost price lah, right? So we also roughly will we will calculate the gross profit, okay, by minusing the sales. The amount is the sales collected minus the cost price. This will be your gross profit before all the deduction. And you have seen the month here. We actually have month January to month June, and for the year of 2004. Okay. So in order for the cost price to automatically come out, you have to have this part number in the listing worksheet. Okay. For example, if I delete off this worksheet, right, and then I go to transaction, you can see that this cost price will be NA. Okay. If you are NA means you need to go and key in back your SKU number and your price, cost price. Okay, when you key in, then we go back to transaction again, this will appear. Okay, next step is that we need to calculate the gross profit for everything lah. So we highlight, we click on the column X above, and then we highlight column S to column Z. Okay, so next step we insert. Okay, then we insert pivot table. Okay, it's in a new worksheet, fine, no problem. Then we press OK. Okay, so this is a very useful pivot table. Okay, the first thing is that we need to see how much we profited and then how much is collected by Lazada. Okay, first thing first, you pull your fee name to the rows. Okay, now you pull your amount to the values. Okay, so this is the amounts collected from or received from Lazada. Okay, so you move your pointer to the sum of amount here. This part is campaign fee. Any part then you right click. You can then sort from largest to smallest. Okay, why we do that? Because you can see that item price credit always will be on the top. That is your sales. Okay, if it's positive number, this is what Lazada pay you back, like Lazada bonus refund or reversal commission, they refund back to you. Plus they will also minus from your account all these expenses. Okay, now you can see the blank here is actually not giving any information. You can actually go to the row labels here, click on the small button here, and then pull down and click the blank. Okay, so you will not it will look more nice lah, right? Okay, so you also can put the month so that you break down the data into different months. You can click on this month at the pivot table fields, hold the mouse button, pull to columns. Okay, now you can see the different months of sales and also different month of deduction, and finally the grand total. The grand total is the revenue which you receive from Lazada. This amount is banked into your bank account from Lazada. Okay, the next is that you highlight everything. Okay, right click, copy. Okay, then just below the pivot table you created just now, you paste everything. It's another pivot table. Okay, now we don't want the same pivot table, so you just need to pull back the fee name and the sum of amount back to the top part of the pivot table fields. We want to know the cost price. Okay, that means how much cost price is used in the respective month. So you just only need to click on the cost price and put it in the values here. This will be your cost price. Again, you can see that there's a blank row here, right? We don't want the blank. We can go to the column labels here. There's a small button here. We click on this and we unclick the blank. Okay, now you can see the amount of sales. Okay, the amount of deduction or refund done by Lazada, okay, and then the amount you receive from Lazada into your bank account. And from here also you know the sum of the cost price of the product you sell, okay, so you can now calculate your profit very easily, okay. So you just need to highlight column A to column H, okay, right click, copy, and then you go to J1, okay, J1, right click, paste data, okay, because when we do calculation, it's very hard to do calculation on the pivot table. So you want to create another table with just data only, okay. So you can just highlight, you can just pull enlarge the column J, so you got the same thing lah, okay. So if you want to make it look nicer, you can actually highlight this, okay, and then change the background, and then put it more nicer lah, okay. So this is the grand total. You can bold it, okay, up to you, different format you want to do it, different format, okay. So first thing first, we want to know that what happened to last month, okay, last month, okay, and then we want to see the 6 month, okay. Of course, you want to know, like last month, how much we collected from the sales, okay. So we can click on the P21 divided by the item price credit, correct? So when you enter, this will show you that I collected, you can change to percentage by going to the here, there's a percentage here, or you can here right click, format cell, percentage, okay, and then you press OK, okay. So we collected 79% from Lazada. That means that we pay Lazada 21%, right? So for the last 6 months, is it the same? Okay, so we can equals, then we click on the amount received for the last 6 months divided by the last 6 months sales, which is this part, this cell, and we can enter, okay. So yeah, it's roughly the same lah, so we can change to percentage. This time I want to use this percentage just like that, okay. So it's roughly the same, okay. So there's no a lot of variables, okay. But we want to see the breakdown of the percentage for every expenses. We cannot just pull the formula like that, it will be wrong, okay. So we need to log the reference of the cell P5, the item price credit. How do we do that? You can press F4 or function F4 depending on your laptop, okay. From here I will press F4. You will see the $P sign sign F, okay, or you can just key in yourself $P sign 5, okay, in front of the amount the item price credit lah, right? So then you can just pull up the data and it will show you the breakdown of the expenses. From here you can see, wow, my commission is 14%, okay, my free shipping max is 2.19, okay. Similar to this, you also need to log Q5 either by keying the dollar signs in front of the Q and in front of the F5, or you just press F4 or function F4 depending on your laptop, okay. Sorry. Okay, after you press F4, you need to press enter, okay. Then you can pull up the figure up here like that, okay. So you can see I have saved my free shipping max from 4% to 2% lah, right? But again, I saved 2%, but Lazada increased from 11% to 14%. Others is roughly the same, okay. So this is my breakdown of the expenses in Lazada, okay. The next is that I want to calculate my gross profit. I can do my gross profit. Key here, gross profit. Okay, it's very simple. It's actually equals to the amount I receive from Lazada minus the cost price of my product. This is my cost price. But in this example, although it's little, we only earn much less than 100 ringgit. Okay, although our sales is 1,002, we only earn 100. The revenue we get is 1,002, we only earn 100 ringgit. Okay, so what is the gross profit? Profit over sales percentage. Okay, so it's very simple. It's actually equals to my gross profit divided by the item price credit. Okay, that will be my gross profit over sales percentage. Okay, so I can change to percentage here. Okay, or gross profit over revenue. Okay, so this one will be equals to my profit divided by the grand total, which is the revenue we collected from Lazada. Enter. Okay, change it to percentage. Okay, and then pull the formula over. Okay, or you want to know your gross profit over cost price. Okay, price percentage. Okay, the formula will be equals to my gross profit divided by my cost price. Okay, again we change this to percentage, and then we just highlight everything. Okay, so you will copy the formulas over. Okay, so you have a good breakdown of the information. Okay, but this is just information to check whether any unexpected expenses or your profit margin is not within your expected profit margin, you know. Okay, now the next thing is that we need to combine different stores from different marketplace into one useful dashboard. Okay, why we need to do this? Because data downloaded from other platform is actually full of details and very large. Okay, each platform has its own format. Lazada has its own format. Shopee, Digi all have different format. So we need to process each platform data into a single format, and this format has our own needed data only. Okay, then only we can combine all platform data in a single dashboard, which is the base needed for correct inventory management and buying decision making. Okay, so next we want to move the data from the into a usage, that means same format for everybody. Okay, how we do that? Okay, again at the transaction here you can put insert pivot table. This time we want to put new worksheet. We want to put on the existing worksheet. Okay, you don't need to key anything. You just need to click on the usage worksheet. You can see the usage will be automatically keyed by Excel. Okay, you don't need me to key in this. Okay, and then you click on cell A1. Okay, then you appear. Then you press OK. So this is a new pivot table. Okay, so you can see here. This is the example, and the D1 is the example, right? Month at the top here. So you can actually pull the month here at the top. Okay, and then you can pull the fee name to the filters here. Okay, and then you can pull the SKU into the rows. Okay, and pull the SKU again into the values. This time we want to have count of trim seller SKU. If it's sum, okay, you go to the value field settings. Okay, sum, if this is sum, there's a small triangle here, right? You click on this triangle, you click on value field settings, you make sure that it's count, you press OK. Make sure this is count. Okay, but you remember we only count the SKU used when it is item price credit, because only item price credit it is sales. So we need to select item price credit here. Okay, item price credit here. Where's item? Here, item price credit only. Then the amount is much lesser. Okay, so then this is the amount used in the last 6 months. But we want to know the June. If you want to know the June only, we can just click on the all. We select June. Okay, then we press OK. Okay, so this is the sales in June. Okay, for the quantity sold in June for each respective SKU. Okay, then you highlight column AB, right click, copy. Okay, at D1, make sure it's D1 because the formula will always reference to D1. Then you can press right click, paste the raw values in the D1 here. Okay. Okay, next you highlight A, B again. Okay, right click, copy, go to G1, cell G1, right click, paste everything. Don't paste value, paste everything. I want to copy the pivot table. Okay, but this time I don't want the count of trim seller SKU. Okay, I want the sum of amount, the number I collected minus all the expenses. Okay, if it's item price credit, that means it's sales. Okay, but this time I want all the expenses, because why? It's after deduction of all the expenses. This is the amount I received from Lazada. Okay, for month of July. Okay, and I want to know my cost price for that respective month also, sum of cost price. Okay, so you highlight G to I. Okay, highlight to G to I, right click, copy, go to K1. Okay, price values here. Okay, so again, formulas is here. So you just need to double click. Then it will show you the format, the standard format which we were going to create in each platform. Okay, and then we will combine all this together. We just need to know the SKU, use SKU sold in month of June, quantity, cost price, okay, the profit, okay, and then the profit percentage. Okay, that is the information we need to the Lazada template, so that at the final stage we can combine data from Lazada, Shopee, TikTok into one single dashboard. That is very important to make a correct buying decision and also to manage your inventory. Okay, thank you.